sharing a little bit about finding his own purpose in life. Please welcome Toastmasters son Esler, your local telecom expert with luscious locks, with his speech title, The Golden Compass.
Close your eyes for a second. See if you can remember back to high school. As you're getting ready to go out into the world, what things were you most passionate about? What things did you have that limerence about? What were your goals? Where did you see yourself being in 5, 10, 20 years? Now, for most of us, that's changed. Our passions changed. And aside from maybe Will, who just got out of high school, or Carson, who I'm pretty sure never is going to grow up. For the rest of us, as we go through life, we hit all these forks in the road. What we care about changed often. We got involved with a job, a family. Our passions changed. These are not bad things. But where we thought we were headed changed. Now we're getting a little more seasoned. I like that term, seasoned. We're thinking about things like legacies, like purpose, like our meaning of life. We're transitioning from doing those things that just make us happy. Being here makes us happy, agreed? To finding things that give us fulfillment. Some of us in this room are still trying to figure out what that is. True? Some of us think they have found it, and yet we'll hit another fork in the road, and that may change. For me, I'm going to share this about you. When I started this business, I'm in 12 years ago. I do IT, communications, all kinds of different things. I started working with just small businesses. I had to figure out, after a few years, why. It sure wasn't the money. I assure you it was not the money. Really wish I had done something else. Anyway, 5 years. Thanks, Jay. See, there is humor here. 5 years into it, I start, digging into myself, doing a little self-reflection, trying to figure out why I'm headed down this direction. And I realized it's this joy I had of taking a business from here to here. Not very far, but getting them up on something slightly more stable. I started looking around at other things in my life that were the same way. It was never about launching somebody into $1 million business. No. My life was surrounded with small businesses my entire life. I come from a long line of malcontents who couldn't work for anybody else, so they worked for themselves. So I saw the need for these people that work for themselves to get more stable. It was always a challenge. When they hit a bump in the road, it hurt them more than it would a large company. So I had this passion there. But again, I had to look back at everything else in my life. What I found out was this passion I had, this compass I thought I had, I was looking for this purpose in life. The whole time, the purpose, I think, was trying to find me. And you see, as you know, I'm also involved in scouting. Okay? I love putting on the shorts, the cool little uniform. It's not that cool. But going camping and spending time with all these little kids. And you know what it is? It's teaching these kids to go from here to here. It's getting them off the ground, how to be a better citizen. Learn some life skills. Get from here to here. It's this launch pad effect. How many in here have been to Kennedy Space Center to watch a rocket launch? Okay. How many of you all have seen it on TV? Okay. If you watch it on TV, and this is more important here, you're sitting there and the tension's building, you can see mission control, everybody's watching their screens very intently. That clock ticks closer to 0. And they show the close-up under the rocket and the sparks start flying. and then the smoke billows out, and then this huge ball of flame kicks off. And slowly that rocket lifts off just a little bit. It looks like it's in slow motion. But within a few seconds, it's cleared this huge tower. What happens? If you've ever watched this on TV, that rocket hits the top of that tower and the crowd erupts in applause in mission control. It's the launch pad effect. You see, getting past the top of the tower, that's the goal. Everything else is bonus after that. That's it. That was me. It's getting from here to here. What's your compass? What's your purpose? Have you found it yet? See, like I said, a lot of this, I had no idea why I was getting involved in all these different things. I had no idea what it was I really loved about scouting, what it really was I loved about doing the job I did. It wasn't the technology. I hate technology. I've been doing this 30 years. I can't say it. Had nothing to do with that. It was helping somebody else that needed that little bit of assistance. That's what it was. They could relax a little bit more. They could be a little more financially secure and stable. That's what it was. That's why I got involved with the school districts. That's why I'm now sitting this summer, sorry about that, doing this. I love playing poker. It's not about poker. It's about being on this board now where I can help a charity raise some money. Just a little bit, just a couple $1,000s. But for all these local charities around here, that little bit of getting, again, from here to here, it is absolutely amazing. And I was telling my friend Bonnie the other day, I said, when you find that compass, when you get there, nothing else matters. Everything else in your life is noise, because what you're doing is following your heart. So I challenge you, figure out what your passion is. What is your compass? What is it that is driving you day by day and getting you out of bed? Toastmasters.